evening, everybody, and welcome to the Legends of the Road. Thank you for being here. Isn't it great? Isn't it great to have a full house at the Historic Admiral Theater? My name is Clay Eals. I'm the Executive Director of the Southwest Seattle Historical Society, and we are thrilled to put this one-time only event on for you tonight. There's just a few introductory things I want to cover, and then you will hear briefly a welcome from Gary Thomsen and Bob Kendrick, and then we'll have the movie. Very first of all, I want to say that the person who I would really like to be here can't be here, and that is our founder, Elliot Cowden, a big, big baseball fan. He founded our organization in 1984, and he got our board to pass a resolution 22 years ago that said that our highest priority should be the needs and the interests of young people. And boy, does this film go right down the middle of that sentiment. And I am really glad to have that policy guiding us in putting together our programming. I have some thank yous to make, but first of all, there he is. You know, you're going to see a Seattle mayor in this film, and I want you to know that in the audience tonight we have another former Seattle mayor, the only mayor living in West Seattle who became Seattle mayor, Greg Nichols. Wave your hands, Greg. Notice he has a Kansas City Monarchs hat. We want to thank John Coney of the Grove West Seattle Inn. John, where are you? Wave your hand. Way in the back row, he's the one who's making sure Bob Kendrick is taken care of while he's here in town from Kansas City. We want to thank Rainier Beer for their contribution to your libations tonight. We want to thank somebody who isn't in the auditorium because she's up in the projection room that you cannot see. Dinah Bryan and the whole rest of the staff of the Historic Admiral Theater. Give them an applause that they can hear her all the way up there. And you know, every penny that you paid tonight goes into a new restoration fund to restore the auditorium murals of the Admiral Theater, which were created in 1942 and which were hidden under curtains starting in 1973 when the theater was twinned, and only were revealed once again with this magnificent renovation that began this past winter, so that this will inspire us all to see what they were and what they can become again. And so thank you for your support of that. Now I want to bring up Gary and Bob, and very briefly they're going to welcome you, and then please know that afterward you'll have a chance to ask them questions after the movie for about 20 minutes or so, and then we're going to have a very special little auction. Just want to tease you about that. So, Gary, Bob, scoot on up here. Please give a round of applause for the people responsible. And there are many, many, many people, but these are the figureheads right here. Gary Thomsen and Bob Kendrick. That's your mom.
Well, first of all, thank you all for coming. It goes to a great effort that Clay and the Southwest Historical Society has started on, which is the... Can you hear me now?
The mic's fine. You got to just be louder.
Thank you all for coming.
There you go.
It's a wonderful effort put on by Clay Eals for the restoration of this, and so on behalf of Clay and the Admiral Theater, I thank you for coming down. I hope you liked the film. I told Clay to give you 5 more minutes to go drink more, because the more you drink, the better looking it will be.
Hi everyone, I'm Bob Kendrick. I'm president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, and I too am equally excited to have you all see this incredible film. I am thrilled to be back in Seattle. We had an opportunity to show the film in the Kansas City Film Festival a few weeks ago, and it played to rave reviews. And I told the kids who came in for the film festival in Kansas City, I feel like a proud papa. Yeah, I really do. And now to see the young folks who were involved with making this and to be back here in Seattle with Gary, and I saw Tanu up there and Paul, and to see everyone again, and of course the kids are now adults, and their perspectives on what they were able to accomplish is absolutely nothing short of amazing. So all of us in Kansas City are so proud. We were proud then of the young folks who gave up their summer to research and recreate this incredible experience known as barnstorming, in a tribute to black baseball players, and particularly those who moved out west. And I got to tell one quick story, if I got time, Clay. I don't know if I got time.
Quick.
One quick story. And I don't know if you guys know that the Kansas City Monarchs and a team called the House of David brought night baseball to Seattle well before they played that night game in Cincinnati. The Monarchs started night baseball in the Negro Leagues in 1930. Well, they barnstormed out here to the great Northwest with a team called the House of David. The House of David was an all-white religious sect based out of Benton Harbor, Michigan, characterized by their very long hair and their very long whiskers. But they play a great role in black baseball because they would barnstorm playing against Negro League teams, most notably the Kansas City Monarchs. This is well before they played a night game in Crossley Field in Cincinnati. So Seattle has long been an important part of this story, and what an apt opportunity to show this film to help celebrate a great theater, the old Historic Admiral Theater, and to recreate these wonderful, beautiful murals again. We couldn't be more excited to be a part of this. Look forward to chatting with you guys after the film. Thank you.
Okay. Now's the time. Oh, Dinah's made it in here. Please give a round of applause to Dinah Bryan. And we need to have the film. We're done. We're ready.
Enjoy the movie.
Thank you.
Really, this wouldn't be possible without Dinah.
I didn't know if you wanted me to.
Come afterward. There we go. And also afterward, with the question and answer, you'll be able to talk to a few of the former students. Gary still calls them the kids, but they're very much adults now, looking back on this experience. So thank you very much.